Hello everyone and welcome back to another Stormworks bi-weekly update video. Now in this video we're going to be covering updates as of Friday, which is version 1.5.7. Now in this week's update we have got some changes to the tank tracks here in Stormworks. So for the last couple of months and years since we got tank tracks here in Stormworks, we've always had three different types. We've had the simple 3x1s, we've also had the simple 3x3 I think, and then we've also got the 5x3. So we've always had three different types, and that's always made it quite hard in creating a mid-sized tank. So for example, the snowmobile here, it looks a little bit ever so slightly awkward with these very thin tracks. The same for my IFE over here. It looks ever so slightly awkward having these really small little tracks. Like I would love to have those doubled up just over here. So in response to that, the developers have given us a new set of tracks. As you can see here, they work exactly the same as the larger ones. However, instead of being 3 wide, they are now 2 wide. It's kind of meant to be a in-between between the small and also the large. Now, personally, I would have preferred to have seen something this size, but maybe doubled up, but that's my opinion. I still think this is really useful to have, so probably switching out the ones that I have on this and maybe switching it to that is going to make it look much better in comparison. Now they work exactly the same as the tank tracks always did. They still have the tension in them, so you can go and do that. They still have the different pieces. You can have the wheel or the sprocket, exactly the same. There are no changes. Theoretically, the only difference here is that it has been reduced down in size, or if you like, you can say it's been increased in size a little bit from the smaller ones. That's pretty much the only differences. Apparently there's been a lot of requests for this from creators that are struggling to create something they want, hence the reason why the developers have gone and made this update. Along with that, they have said they are looking at some updates for multiplayer, including some options for server listers. That's pretty much about it for multiplayer updates. And I think also a few other small bug fixes and things like that. I'll put all the bug fixes up on the screen so you guys can go through it. And of course, they did announce, I think last week, that they are going to be making some improvements to the audio in the game. So all the sound effects that you hear with engines and things like that, apparently they are going to be improving that. So definitely expect to see some updates around audio coming out. Of course, it's not new components, but at the same time it's improving the game, which I think we all are happy about. You know, we've obviously invested in this game, whether it's 1, 2, 3, 4 years ago, for a certain amount of money, and it's great to see that it is constantly being supported and updated, so we're getting more and more out of that amount that we spent on the game originally, which is really nice to hear. And that's pretty much about it for this week's update. As always, guys, I'd love to hear your comments on what you think about these new tank tracks down in the comments below. And as always, if you have enjoyed my video, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and until next week, we will see you then.